Hi, in this short tutorial here I'm going to show you how options work in opencart. They work a little bit they work slightly different than they do in the likes of Shopify or some of these other open source platforms. Not going to say whether it's a good way or a bad way they do it, but it is the way that they do it, and if you can understand how they work, it's a lot easier to manipulate them. So generally when you install opencart, it will come with default options like date, color, time, delivery date, those kind of things. But you have to remember that options are a set of choices that can be made on a product, and these choices can generally be, um, it would have been presumed early on that these choices would be shared, like colors. So a product would come in red, blue, and green, and many products would have this choice of red, blue, and green. The same with a size. Many products would have a choice of size of small, medium, and large. But of course, as e-commerce progresses and as data progresses, we know that that's actually quite limiting, because it doesn't allow us to do things like we need extra information besides the color or the size. We need information like the image of the color or an image of the size, and we also then need um, things like how to control the stock and things like that to do with each option. So at this level in the option list here in opencart, you're actually just building the general option. In websites that would do things like cosmetics, you would be building an option list for each and every single product. For websites that do things like clothing, you would just have general, or shoes, maybe you would just have, say, an option for the size of the shoes, and then you would have all the shoe sizes in that, and then that can be applied across all the products. So what I'm going to do here is just to show you briefly what we will do here in putting in the option on say a lipstick here. So we'll just log in here to the admin, and we're just going to put in here so we just put in here that this is a Revlon lipstick, okay? The type of select that we're going to do, is it going to be a select? Is it going to be a radio box? Is it a checkbox? Is it an image? Is it a text area, text? Is it a file that you can upload? Is it a date? So this can be used for things like delivery dates on products, if you wanted to do that. Is it a time? Is it a date and time? So for this example here, I'm actually going to show that it's actually going to be an image they choose from, because it is going to be an image. The image is going to be the image of the lipstick that they're going to choose from. So in here, we know that this is, we'll just put in this, we'll just go say it's number 6. So it's a product called Revlon lipstick number 6. And in here, we just put in here the color, say cherry blossom, and then we go off and we select what the color of this is going to be. So when we selected the color, then it's going to give us an option then to, I'm going to show you then how you actually apply this to the product. So you can see here that we have the image here, and I'm just going to select the image here. So just because I know where these images are, I'll just jump across here and select the image here. So we just go to demo product, and we're just going to put the color here in here of these particular images. So here, banners, demo product, put a different image in there, and we assign this image in here to this one here. So products, demo product, and I think it was which one was it? I can't see. I think it was the silvery one. No, guessed the wrong one. Just 2 seconds and we put in the right one. It's the pinky one. Okay, so what we'll do now is we're just going to, it's going to be choose type. It's going to be select or a checkbox. We just make it as a checkbox or select. Doesn't really matter for now. So what we've just done now is we've just, so for the Aura product here, we've just, for the Shudu Aura, we've just put in the options that are available for that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the product and we're going to apply those options onto that product. So what we do is we click on the product here. we're going to search for the product here, Aura, and I don't know which one it is, so I'll just filter on these. So this is the particular product here. Now the reason we have it here, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, is we have a product sync running with a stock control system here, and we're just using a makey up number here so that this doesn't get overwritten in the product sync. So what we use here on this is we are using the extension from devmantools called product options, and this allows us to actually generate the product options very, very quickly, but it also allows us to add a lot more information at the option level on the product. So if you can remember, what we've done so far is we've created a set of options over on this side. So the options are the colors for this particular product. Now we are going to apply those options and the corresponding data to this product. So we'll just click on this down button here. So straight away we can see that this is the lunar product. It has this SKU, this quantity, and we're using an automated script to update the quantity and the price. So if the price doesn't change for the product from the base price, then the plus price is 0. If the price does change, then you would put in the additional price here. Because we're using this advanced options here, we can actually apply discounts at the option level, specials at the option level. We can add extra images here. So you can just see we've just thrown in extra images here. These extra images at the option level should not be confused with the images that we have put in on the previous options. Okay, these are a separate set of options. Okay, again, we can define that we're going to award more reward points or less reward points to this particular option, and you might do this if you want to maybe sell promote less popular colors to make people buy the less popular colors, so that you can get your stock to decrement in a kind of an even fashion, to make, to incentivize people to buy the less popular product if you've got a lot of it in stock. And then this is the SEO keyword that goes in here for the actual option itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to save this product here, and then I'm just going to pop out onto the front end of the website and show you what this product looks like. So here we have, this is the development site for this particular client, and we have this running here. So we'll just type in Aura here, because we know this is the Aura, and this is the product here we know we were changing. So we can just click on this product here, and straight away we can see those are the images we've put in for the different colors, and it's very easy for the customer just to pick off these, and the little pop-up here comes with the name of the color that we put in at the options level. Okay, so if we click on the lunar here, we actually then get, remember we were saying about that image that we were putting in here at this level? This is where, so you can actually, if we go back to here, across here, and we put in images, you can see this is where this image is appearing. Now you can decide that you don't want to run any images at this point if you want to, or you can, it's up to yourself. Now if I click on this image here, this will actually bring up a slideshow of all those images that I had in there. So if you've got more than one image to go with at the option level, so for example, you might have, because these are cosmetics, you might basically have something like, a little swatch of the color, and then you might have the product in the jar, and then you might have another product with maybe the face, a picture of the face using this particular color. So you could have up to 3 or as many images as you want on each one. Okay, so again, we've just set here, there's a maximum, we can set different things around the product rules, but just ignore those for the moment. It's just options we're working on here. So the key thing to take away from this is that the options are controlled in at this level here. So when I'm controlling those little swatch colors, it's controlled in here at this option, at this level here. That's how I'm controlling those little swatches, because this essentially is where the options are being held. And then when I apply the option to the product, each of these options have to be applied to products, and I'm applying them in here. So I just pull up the products again. I'm applying those options in there. Now I can also click this button here, and that gives me a quick, I can just do a quick edit on those. So I can just click on that, and it just brings in that product. It brings me down to that product option combination blowing out for me. Okay, so I hope this helps. And if you have any questions, just please send a email to support@Willows Consulting, and we'd be happy to help you there.